Imagine having a base with all the expos, the scatter shots. I just, the value from a Blizzard here is bonkers. Hey guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash of Style, and in today's video we are going to be jumping in to check out Golden X against Bluetooth in the Global Clash Cup. So without any further ado, let's roll this intro and hop into the action. Alright, so the first one I'm going to be taking a look at here comes in from Onion Badgie, which can I say is a fantastic name. And he's going to be swinging on through here with a hybrid. We're going to be kicking off proceedings with a Queen Charge. Of course, Queen Charge is going to be the go-to for any hybrid attack because, well, it's just sort of the unwritten rule of how you do a hybrid attack, isn't it? But here we go. Queen going to be coming in from around about 6 o'clock here. We are going to encounter that Tesla farm pretty early on, but we're going to be able to just sneak past that tornado trap. It looks like this section was quite heavily baited, maybe for a blimp to come in. But Onion Badgie decided, I'm not going to blimp it, I'm just going to Queen Charge it, because why not? But here we go, another Coco Loon going to be swinging on through. We're going to see those Clan Castle troops coming out, not taking any risks. We are going to throw down the Poison Spell, and we're also going to throw down that Free Spell, just making sure we're stalling up the Witch and the couple of super minions that end up coming out of that Clan Castle. We're going to continue to throw down these Rage Spells on our Queen. We don't want to lose her too early on in this attack. As with any hybrid, you want to try and keep your Queen alive for as long as you possibly can. We're going to see the King doing some work over here on that left hand side, dropping that King ability early to avoid him getting locked onto by this single target Inferno. And now we are going to be bringing in this hybrid. This is actually a very, very quick attack. You can see that Queen made it into the Town Hall compartment, took down those Clan Castle troops, and then we just get our hybrid in almost instantly straight after. We're going to make sure we get those heal spells down, because coming into 2 of those scatter shots and a multi-target Inferno is, well, it's always going to be a little bit dangerous. So you do need to be careful here when you're coming into those heavy defenses, because as the dust settles, we really hardly have any troops left from our hybrid portion of the attack. Maybe a couple of miners left in there, but the majority of the work is going to need to be done by these Hog Riders that are swinging on through. The Queen going to continue doing some nice work over here on the back end, and this basically is just going to be a Queen Charge Hog Rider attack towards the back end of this one. The miners that were there, they are non-existent. The Royal Champion managed to get a lot of work as she was brought in alongside those Hog Riders from the Siege Barracks. And this one actually going to be a relatively close attack to kick off proceedings in this war. But luckily here for Onion Badgie, that Queen, as I said at the start, you want to keep her alive for as long as you can in these attacks. And that's exactly what Onion Badgie, I can't take the name seriously, but that's exactly what he's going to be doing here on the back end. You can see that Queen is able to stay alive. Yeah, I'm not a singer, I'm not going to say I'm a singer, but yeah. Able to bring in the triple, clutching it up right there, and nicely done. Alright, so we've got Anthony, not too sure how he likes his name pronounced, going to be coming on through here with a LaLo. And LaLo is a very, very skillful strategy, certainly in my eyes, but I'm seeing a lot more people just taking the time to learn it, because it is just so strong in this current meta. And Anthony going to be mixing it up a little bit by bringing in some skeletons over here from this left hand side of the base. We're also going to have to drop down a free spell just to make sure this Royal Champion gets as much value as possible. We're going to throw that Seeking Shield ability there. The Royal Champion alongside a Headhunter are going to be able to take care of the enemy Queen, and this entire left hand side compartment is going to be taken down. We also, luckily there for Anthony, does catch that tornado trap at that top section, and getting rid of the tornado trap, especially when you're coming in with a LaLo, is always going to be of benefit. We are going to see the poison spell coming down for these Clan Castle troops. There it is right there. The Ice Golem going to pop up and make sure everything is frozen. We've got one wizard just doing a little bit of cleanup work up there at that top section of the base. You can see taking care of that elixir storage, and we are going to have this King pushing on through to deal with that Town Hall, but he is on very, very, very low HP, which is not ideal for Anthony here, because we're going to have the Queen coming in behind, and of course she is going to unfortunately pop that Lava Hound, and in tow the Town Hall in combination with those pups are going to end up burning through the King. We're going to have to commit a free spell down right there, and the Queen is struggling a little bit. That Town Hall on like 0.01 HP. But luckily here for Anthony, that Queen is just going to be able to clutch it up at the last second right there. Nearly went a little bit wrong with that Sui, but well, sometimes that luck is just on your side. Going to be healing up these balloons early on here as they take some pretty heavy damage from that Wizard Tower. And it really is not too often you see a heal spell coming on through with a LaLo. We're also going to get that Queen sniping down the air sweeper in the middle of the base at the very last second there. which is a smart play from that queen. It's not often we see the queen actually doing what we wanted her to, but she clutched up pretty big time here for Anthony. We're going to have this Stone Slammer coming in from this right hand side of the base. It's going to be able to do a little bit of work. Really not too many balloons left up here on the back end, as we also had to deal with this Tesla farm that is going to be wreaking havoc on these balloons, absolutely tearing through them one by one. Still got that scatter shot up there at the top section, and if it wasn't for this Stone Slammer on the back end, I think Anthony unfortunately would have been looking at a little bit of a fail here. But luckily enough for him, we are going to see a Yeti. Yeti's coming out of that Stone Slammer. I really at this point was expecting it to be balloons and a dragon coming out of that, but I think this is actually going to benefit Anthony quite a lot, because those Yetis are going to tank the lava pups and those minions, and they are going to be able to do some really nice cleanup work here on the back end. A couple of Yetis able to clutch up as well, and this was just a beautifully creative attack. Maybe getting a little bit lucky there at the last second, but it is a triple regardless, and a very nice one at that. Okay, so the next attack we're going to be taking a look at comes in here from Striker Bear, and he's going to be bringing in a drag bat. Now, I like to consider myself a little bit of a drag bat connoisseur. I really do love drag bats, and I love to just watch as many drag bat attacks as I can. Drag bat is one of my favorite strategies to do. I'm not going to claim that I'm any good with it, but I love to use it. And that's what Striker Bear is going to be using here. The blimp actually flying in pretty early on in this attack. We're going to drop down that Eternal Tome ability, I would assume. Yep, down it goes right there. To make sure that blimp makes it all the way through into the Town Hall, we're going to go ahead and rage up that blimp. So whatever comes out of it, I believe we had some sneakies, a couple of Yetis are going to snag that Town Hall. The big issue here for Striker is we had a little bit of a spread on those dragons as they made their way in, and unfortunately these ones that push their way to the left hand side have been affected by the air sweeper that's been slowly pushing them onto the outside, so maybe not quite getting as much value in the center of the base as we were looking for. But we do have the king alongside one dragon at that top section, as well as the queen and one dragon on this left section, and the bat spells are going to be able to come in here on the back end and just start tidying up some of these defenses. We are going to have to continuously drop down these free spells on those wizard towers, maybe getting slightly too early with that last one. Maybe could have saved it just for a little second to try and keep these bats alive for a little bit of a second, but unfortunately that wizard tower is going to end up taking them down. But luckily here for Striker, we are going to have a couple of dragons going to clutch up for us big time. We do still have our queen ability to drop in as well, and we probably could have tripled this base without using that queen ability, which is a cheeky little bit of swag right there. Alright, and the last attack of this video is going to be the ones that you guys saw in the title, you guys saw in that thumbnail, and look at the value that Ronnie's going to be able to get here. I'm sorry, but imagine having a base with all the expos, the scatter shots. I just, the value from a Blizzard here is bonkers. Down goes the Blizzard, in comes the invisibility spells, and look at these super wizards just go to town on these defenses. They're just slowly but surely absolutely tearing through them. We're going to get the Eagle Artillery, we're going to get both of the scatter shots, we're going to get the expos, and the value here is just mind-boggling. It really does surprise me that people are running bases like this in league play. This is Global Clash Cup, and these guys are running bases that the value from that Blizzard was absolutely bonkers. Oh man. And if you guys do want to see more of Ronnie's attacks, head over to twitch.tv/CamWow! ! Ronnie is often seen dual casting with Cam. Those two stay up to ludicrous times at night on Cam's Twitch channel, and they do friendly wars. They just have a really good laugh, and Ronnie is a really strong player. I love watching him attack, always so creative. And if you guys are interested in seeing more from him, I guess you can head over to Cam's channel. I'll leave a link to that down in the description below. But we're going to get a couple of balloons coming over here from that top section of the base, just to try and help deal with this archer tower up there. Unfortunately, they are going to catch a couple of black bombs, so they are going to be taken down before they really get a chance to take care of that archer tower, which is going to mess up this king's pathing ever so slightly. But we are still going to have this queen luckily going the correct way here for Ronnie. Ideally, we're looking for this queen to step up, deal with that single target inferno, and then also deal with this town hall. She is going to go to ability right there, and luckily she is, I think, just about going to sneak through that town hall. Her ability wearing off there at the last second as we commit that freeze spell down just to guarantee that Town Hall takedown. We are going to be encountering that Tesla farm, which is not ideal for any sort of LaLo attack, but we're going to be dealing with that pretty easily here on the back end, because remember, we got so much value from that Blizzard that really you could probably do this LaLo blindfolded with your toes facing the wrong way and still triple it, because Ernie, for some reason, decided he's just going to throw up probably one of the easiest Blizzard LaLo bases in existence. Ronnie taking full advantage of it, throwing down those free spells in the middle as a little bit of swag, swagging that RC and one archer. Don't forget that swag archer at the end there to finish off this video with a beautiful, stunning, sexy triple from Ronnie X. Alright, and that does bring us to the end of this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. I had a blast jumping over here to the guys from Golden X and recording them. They always bring very, very entertaining attacks, and it's nice to see them bringing in a 14-star war, smashing their opponents in GCC. And if you guys are interested in watching more content from me, maybe from the Golden X guys, make sure, as I said, you go and hit that subscribe button and check out CamWow on Twitch. He is a great guy, a really, really fun streamer as well. So go and show him some love and support. Leave a like on this video if you guys haven't already. Leave a comment which one of these attacks was your favorite. I think you guys know which one was probably my favorite. Hint, hint, it was Ronnie's. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.